can do it. Cut his
We're also
fucking
getting
head
started
off.
with John there, but we are focused on building up House Targaryen. As you know, we've not been around with a considerable amount
Like,
of time.
so cursed, they're not going to be around for that much longer.
I wish that we could have met on more civil pretenses
Oh boy, how'd it
than
get so
what
loud?
looks like almost.
One moment.
I don't know.
Here.
I'm scared.
There we are. This feels better. You see...
Perhaps you can judge the purple eyes for yourself now.
Oh,
The fuck, where's...
I think he's underneath us.
no, I can't see. Unfortunately.
Kill him.
You see, sir, there is a belief here, not just by the Watch, but by many more. Big fish get caught first. Little fish, they get eaten last, I guess. We are small fish, moving around, living, eating. You have been making a very big splash in this pond, making people bend the knee, fighting the fireflies so vehemently as you have. I guess we are just watching you from the deep side of the pool. It's interesting to see how you young factions act. Usually, the ones of your age tend to stick to the shallows, tend to stay away, but I guess you are braver than most. That deserves some sort of recognition. But unfortunately, I must warn you, those who are in the deep end must understand the rules of it. There are a lot of big players here, King. And there are a lot of people that want your head. You have put a massive target on your back by proclaiming your superiority over the rooftops. Everyone else here, we understand the rules. But you're new. So we'll say that we give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you don't mean anything malicious. Maybe these are just growing pains. But I will tell you now, a certain group, a group older than us, a group more powerful than anyone here, will come and they will test you to see if your blood is really worth all it's chalked up to be. So, as a warning, I suggest you learn how to make smaller splashes.
Cut his fucking head off.
I believe we can start with a small splash from yourself. Remove
What?
the top of that watchtower. Have what you have there for our talks.
What? No, what?
What
Well
do you
then,
say
we
about
can't
that?
see over your wall then. I can talk to you right here, can't I?
I'm speaking to a man who says he respects me, calls me king, but has the audacity to come to my castle, overwatch what's happening on the inside, insult us as to say that there's a way around here. Can you remind me, and forgive me, is it Sir, Lord, Mr.? I don't know your name.
My name is just Mr. Red.
So, Mr. Red, can you explain this? If we are such a small fish perhaps in this pond that's creating such a splash, can you tell me when there was a weekend of no rules, I had 3 factions outside of my house, none
somebody
of which
running in
sat on
threes.
that throne.
Yeah. Something left to right.
We make a splash because every
What do you
single one of
mean?
us puts our life on
I
the
don't
line.
remember such a thing happening.
Well, I'm telling you, that's what happened.
Yo, son.
We can
Unless you're
work
talking
together.
about
See
something
back
that
there? In the woods
wasn't
back there?
official.
There's a guy running through there from left to right.
You have to
I
remember
believe-
there are some
I believe
things
that
that are
yesterday
not
our gates were blown through
real.
also. and the day before. So it all just
Oh,
seems
yes,
a blur
that
at this
was
point.
that was a mistake, unfortunately. We were told that you were there, and somebody thought they saw movement near the front gate, and by that point it was too late. For that, I do apologize. I wasn't there to stop them. That was our
Mr. Red,
allies.
I think you would know as someone who has been for quite some time in this world that a leader does not make the same mistake twice. The last time I came to the gates and welcomed a faction leader, they said to one of my people, "When's the king coming back on? When is he awake?" They said 30 minutes. That same man came back, this being the Block Stars, and blew through the entirety of House Targaryen before there was any of these walls. So forgive my carefulness and don't mistake it for hostility.
Of course.
I do not make the
Everyone
same
needs to be
mistake twice.
cautious. Well, if it's any consolation, we haven't blown into your gates yet. We've had the option to, but it's unnecessary to talk to you. I mean, all this was to get your attention.
Will you have it now?
I suppose
So-
I do.
I reached out to you 3 weeks ago, wanting to discuss how this is going to work. I have problems in this realm. Problems which I have not myself started. You may believe otherwise. Some of them, yes, but that had to happen. The Fireflies, they're no longer. The Dog Mercenary Company, well, I don't even think there is a speck of dust from what used to be back in the day. The Block Stars, well, that's the Block Stars for you.
Mr. Red, somebody's
Bunch
in
of
the blue
usurping cunts.
thing down there pointing a gun up at us.
As for the Genovese crime familiar, the only experience I have with them is them also assisting in blasting through the gates.
Kill them.
The Watch, I don't know you. My impression of you is this. Built outside my gates and are overlooking inside. How do you plan to make a
Not from there, not from
mediation
there.
when you make my people feel uncomfortable?
I'm pretty good at making people feel uncomfortable. To put it simply, I don't care what you do within these walls. I care what comes out of your mouth. Things like "I am the king" are very interesting things to say. The tribal chief, for example, has a lot of words to say about it, but I can't speak for him. To put simply, we just want to know why you have such a vigorous ego about you. It's not a bad thing. I mean, there are people who have egos and are good folks. But, I don't know. It's just odd, considering all we've heard about you. I don't believe that nobility you are wearing now is very peaceful. Fire and blood are your motto, yes? That's aggressive. Do you intend to conquer us, sir?
I don't know you. You call it an ego. I'll tell you what it is. I have been betrayed more times than I can count. I've had knives at my throat and guns pointed at me more than I can count. I've had people that I love died in front of me. I've had my family captured and killed and tortured. And sometimes as king, you have to do things that your heart would have recoiled from before you took the throne. But I stand before you as king of House Targaryen. Call it an ego, all you wish. But if yourself was king, you'd understand why there is a certain way to be, and what has made you to be.
Well said. Well, I'm glad we got that out the way. I was told by someone that I was called retard and other nasty things. I just wanted to make sure that people didn't have the wrong impression of me. Such foul things leave people's mouths. I was just making sure what I was told was right. Especially because I haven't spoken to you not once. It seemed odd to me that you would have such an opinion. Now that I do have your attention, how do you intend on surviving here? There have been a lot of accusations recently. I'm sure you know. Things like you need money to rent out this castle from Dawn himself. How do you plan on getting such a large sum of money?
Poker.
I don't know. Perhaps you have an idea.
Me? No. My brother, maybe. But I'm not a money maker. I'm just a killer. As most are.
I believe there is nothing else to discuss. I will message you, send you a letter, with the proposition of a neutral ground to discuss this afternoon. Of course, your tribal chief is a man who has a reputation behind him. I hope that during our talks he upholds that exact same reputation. I'm sure he won't fail.
Oh, one more thing. Your sniper in the woods over there. They're gone now, right?
Does that concern you?
It does. You see,
I
you,
also
sir,
do things
I
that
can't
concern
touch you. Him. We can find him. And I don't like things being aimed at me. I just wanted to make sure before we all decide to leave out of this lovely base that we aren't going to get snuck up on by a man in the bushes.
Can you tell me a story of Marcel Nakovsky or Marcel Targaryen where we have shot someone in the back when they weren't expecting it? You would be the first. We are also killers. And like I said, we do roll with fire and blood, but only to those who wish it. Do you
You
wish
still have a
fire
dude
and
in the
blood,
woods?
Mr. Ed?
No. Death
If
is
there's no dude
unnecessary.
in the woods, there's a person over there. Yeah. What's up? Okay.
Very well.
Well, sir,
Is it a full
suppose
helmet?
my questions are
So it's
answered.
black.
If you have any concerns, maybe of that little wolf that's always around here,
If I,
I
shoot
will
arms and
direct
am I
you.
free to shoot?
to the tribal chief. Until then, I suppose we have nothing else to talk about here. It was a pleasure meeting you, King Marcel. Be sure to tell your wife Mr. Red says hello.
Watch that way. Watch that way.
Suppose the ravens aren't flying today because of the rain, but there's a few in front of me. It's also been a pleasure meeting the ravens themselves. We shall see what's to come of this. And perhaps you chose an auspicious day to come to Dragonstone. The rain, the storm you hear is the night that I was born. Very similar conditions. Was that on purpose, Mr. Red?
Maybe it's we would have turned him to blood.
Maybe. Gods work in mysterious ways. You see, I was born covered in blood and screaming. Maybe I'll be fortunate enough to die the same way. But today is calm. The wind and the rain wash away